Hi everyone, welcome again. We're back with yet again another Course in Miracles lesson, and today we're on 127. We are moving through. So this one again, another deep lesson. This is there is no love but God's is today's lesson. There is no love but God. So now we're hitting the real core of this course, love, our understanding of love. And this one is the one that is going to really, if we practice, is really going to help us, get to that place of knowing who we really are. So I will, as always, start reading. The links are under this video. If you want to find the information and read it in your own time, then do that. But I like to read from the course itself because this is where the wisdom is. And this is what we're going to follow. Right, here we go. So there is no love but God's. Perhaps you think that different kinds of love are possible. Perhaps you think there is a kind of love for this, a kind of love for that, a way of loving one, another way of loving still another. Love is one. It has no separate parts and no degrees, no kinds nor levels, no divergencies and no distinctions. It is like itself, unchanged throughout. It never alters with a person or a circumstance. It is the heart of God and also of his son or daughter. So love, like we were saying yesterday, with the giving and receiving is one. Love is one, and we have given it so many. We've isolated it, haven't we, in the way we love. Like, I will love you, like I was saying yesterday, I will love you and I won't love you because you don't deserve it, you do. Whereas God's love, it just loves everything. Even the murderers, whatever we want to call, anybody who's done anything wrong, God just loves. Love, love, love is shed upon them. They are just disconnected. So disconnected from source, so disconnected that they can't feel love. It's like they need to be the ones that we give the most love to wake them up, So yes, here we go. Love's meaning is obscure to anyone who thinks that love can change. He does not see that changing love must be impossible, and thus he thinks that he can love at times and hate at other times. He also thinks that love can be bestowed on one and yet remain itself, although it is withheld from others. To believe these things of love is not to understand it. If it could make such distinctions, it would have to judge between the righteous and the sinner and perceive the daughter of God in separate parts. Love cannot judge, as it is one itself. It looks on all as one. Its meaning lies in oneness, and it must elude the mind that thinks of it as partial or in part. There is no love but God's, and all love is his. There is no other principle that rules where love is not. Love is a law without an opposite. Yeah, that's huge. Love is a law without an opposite. It hasn't got a right or wrong or good or bad. Love is just love. Its wholeness is the power holding everything as one, the link between the father and the daughter or the son, which holds them both forever as the same. So even though I'm saying daughter and son, that we are one. There is no daughter or son. It's like what it's trying to refer to is that oneness, that we are a single entity of like love and existence. We're all in this one presence. But we have singulated ourselves into tiny, and there's more single things coming. I even thought today, weirdly, about how we give birth. It's like we're birthing another separate self. Oh, there's another separate self. Like you're related to your mom. It's like separate, separate, separate. And you see in the world we're just like, the planet's covered in separate selves. No course whose purpose is to teach you to remember what you really are could fail to emphasize that there can never be a difference in what you really are and what love is. Love's meaning is your own and shared by God himself. For what you are is what he is. There is no love but his, and what he is everything there is. There is no limit placed upon himself, and so are you unlimited as well. Do you feel the power in these words? Like, if you can really comprehend what it's saying, like, I can feel it, but I can't perceive it. I can feel the magnitude of being one with everything around me. Like, it's so big, it's hard. Like, I feel overwhelmed because it's so hard to absorb such the power of what we are, it's huge. So no law the world obeys can help you grasp love's meaning. What the world believes was made to hide love's meaning and to keep it dark and secret. There is not one principle the world upholds but violates the truth of what love is and what you are as well. Seek not within the world to find yourself. Love is not found in darkness and in death. So love is not found in this world. We keep searching everywhere externally. We're looking everywhere. Is it? Where is it? Oh, is it in you? Is it in this car? Is it in these clothes? Is it in this? Is it in this? No, it's not in any of that. It's inside here. It's the energy that is completely like moving this arm, making me talk, making me look. It's that. It's the and we can go behind what I'm doing and become an observer. That observer is the essence of this love. That's what I can just feel and just, yeah. Yet it is perfectly apparent to the eyes that see and ears that hear love's voice. Today we practice making free your mind of all the laws you think you must obey, of all the limits under which you live, and all the changes that you think are part of human destiny. Today we take the largest single step this course requests in your advance towards its established goal. The largest step. If you achieve the faintest glimmering of what love means today, you have advanced in distance without measure and in time beyond the count of years to your release. Let us together then be glad to give some time to God today and understand there is no better use for your time than this. There is no better use, but yet we get busy with our day, we get focused on other things, and this becomes secondary until we put this in the forefront of our minds during our days. The concept of love will always be apart from us because we're giving the separate world our attention. So the separate world will be the one that we manifest all the time. We want to manifest the truth, not the illusion. So for 15 minutes, twice today, escape from every law in which you now believe. Open your mind and rest. The world that seems to hold you prisoner can be escaped by anyone who does not hold it dear. Withdraw all value you have placed upon its meagre offerings and senseless gifts, and let the gift of God replace them all. It just feels like such a release. To close your eyes, go inside, go to peace and find the truth. And in that truth, you will be surrounded and all encompassed in love, which is what you are. You'll feel it through every bone in your body, like every cell, everything. The essence will just... I don't know about you, but I can feel that. It just feels so amazing. It does, it really does. So for 15 minutes, twice today, we are asked to close our eyes and withdraw and go towards the gifts of God to replace all of this meaninglessness. Call to your Father, certain that his voice will answer. He himself has promised this, and he himself will place a spark of truth within your mind wherever you give up a false belief, a dark illusion of your own reality and what love means. He will shine through your idle thoughts today and help you understand the truth of love. In loving gentleness, he will abide with you as you allow his voice to teach love's meaning to your clean and open mind, and he will bless the lesson with his love. Today, the legion of the future years of waiting for salvation disappears before the timelessness of what you learn. Let us give thanks today that we are spared a future like the past. Today we leave the past behind us, never more to be remembered, and we raise our eyes upon a different present, where a future dawns unlike the past in every attribute. Wow, 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 wow. What a huge offering, you know? Like, we can't even perceive what that would be like, you know, right now. It's so, what a blessing, you know? That's everything that we would ever want. It really is. It's like, because it's who we are. That's why we crave these things, but we're just looking in the wrong place. Like, to have a new world open up, it takes a complete transformation of the world we're currently viewing. It really does. It takes a real shift in the mind. And that's why we close our eyes, we open our mind to a completely new way of thinking. We release all of the meaningless thoughts that are constantly fogging up the mind, let them go, and then allow that spark of God's light to come in and show us the truth. And we will open our eyes to a totally new world. The world in infancy is newly born, and we will watch it grow in health and strength, to shed its blessing upon all who come to learn to cast aside the world they thought was made in hate, to be love's enemy. Now are they all made free, along with us. Now are they all our brothers and sisters in God's love. We will remember them throughout the day, because we cannot leave a part of us outside our love if we would know ourselves. So we can't start seeing everybody as separate. We've got to see them as ourselves. We've got to see the person in the street as a part of us. The dog is a part of us. The child is a part of us. Your father is a part of you. Everybody is a part of you. And if you start causing a pain to, or just being negative or whatever, like not being loving towards that person, you're not loving yourself in turn. It's like, if you imagine pushing someone and you felt the push on yourself, or you said something and that word hit right at you, you would stop doing it because the pain would stop you. But it doesn't seem to happen. We think because our illusionary mind thinks, you're a separate self, you don't matter to me. But they do. That person is, like, everybody in the world matters, because everybody is important. In order for us to find that unity, that oneness, we have to realize everything is important in the way that we love it and we connect with it. So we will remember them throughout the day, because we cannot leave a part of us outside of our love if we would know ourselves. At least 3 times an hour, think of one who makes the journey with you and who came to learn what you must learn. And as he comes or she comes to mind, give her or him this message from yourself. I bless you, brother or sister, with the love of God, which I would share with you. For I would learn the joyous lesson that there is no love but God's, and yours and mine, and everyone's. So go throughout your day with that in mind as you look at whoever is coming into your presence, into your mind, anything. Just use those words. I bless you, brother, with the love of God, which I would share with you. For I would learn the joyous lesson that there is no love but God's, and yours and mine, and everyone's. A powerful lesson, a powerful practice to just, to do what this course says, be the miracle that we are. We're all a miracle. And the miracle happens when we connect to our truest source, which is love. It's inside of us. We close our eyes, we get closer to it. We allow our minds to become the space to let love evolve, because it's always there, just waiting for us to reconnect with it. It's in there. We reconnect with it within ourselves. We extend it to others today, and do it every day if you can. Remember this. Put these lessons first in your day. Put the offerings first. See the world, do what you need to do in it, but it's a secondary thing. The first thing to come is this wonderful source of love. And from there, you're going to find the peace, the joy that resides within you. It's there for you, for me, for everyone. And we just have to get to that place, and we'll all be happy. So Have a wonderful practice with this wonderful lesson. May you find love, feel love, and become love. See you all soon. Bye.